beat one of the greatest laners of all time and Lord Morgan.
It also works out really well for the art. They're next to each other like the way they are.
Yeah.
Okay, no Morgan Renekton.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Baker's just getting a closer look.
Is it blind pick? I guess
Sante. 3 bans into blind pick. Yeah, it must be.
It must be blind pick. Wukong plus Malphite sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I'm kind of leaning towards I like the Cassante Rengar situation a lot better.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the same page with you.
I think pre-6
for that one.
There's a lot of slows that can be very frustrating playing against a Malphite, but look, I'm not a 2v2 expert. Okay.
Really?
Used to have to commentate it in Pro League sometimes.
Yeah, back in the day.
All right, they're going to lock it in. Double Ignite also.
Yeah, you can see the reaction as it happens, too. They're like, what is this? And, I mean, the Malphite is going to be rock solid against the amount of AD that Morgan and Chovy will be bringing. The Wukong as well. I mean, he's got some nice armor in there as well. The Rengar is an interesting one. I mean, obviously,
the words they're exchanging are, kind of difficult to, like, get the context of.
I think they're talking about the items in ARAM.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, what item is here?
Yeah. Because you have obviously a lot of more gold. So like, oh, this is here. Like, oh, okay, you can do this. Like, but we don't know what necessarily they were referring to. But see what Malphite buys here at level 3 with the extra gold he has. Looks like it's just going to be last.
Weren't there some big ARAM changes on this patch?
I am not an ARAM guy, so that's not my expertise. Now, Oblivion Orb seems like a wise call.
He's late to the lane. Maybe it's a strat. Okay, here he is. Here's Peter.
So, first turret blood, sudden death starts after 7 minutes. And then I believe the other win condition, the first one is 2 kills, because is what it says there in Korean. It was missing in the English translation for some reason, but 2 kills to win. Or if you destroy the turret, and sudden death begins at 7 minutes.
I think they're AFK, Wolf.
I think they just want to wait for ults. I think that's what they're trying to do, is just like farm up level 6.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, skirmishing power, not going to be potentially as great here on the side of the Malphite and the Wukong, but they have fantastic matchup potentially against these two teams, right?
It's just like stay away. Like, gold doesn't really matter. It's just like stay away from Chovy's, bush range.
Pretty much.
And then farm up level 6. And then maybe they can have an ult combo. Either going to try to heal.
Yeah. Try not to lose your turret, Make a stand at your turret if you can.
It's actually decent damage for Chovy there onto 2 players versus the trade back onto 1.
It feels like Malphite certainly struggles a little bit with the mana. I would like for him to not use everything before... okay, there it is, by the way, right in the top right. There is the full win conditions.
Yep.
That was pretty long. Chovy just
Rengar
popping over.
He's flies, man.
He doesn't even have wings.
Yeah, he's like a flying squirrel. There's like Buzz Lightyear, like falling with style out of the bush.
Kind of does.
He uses his blades to glide. I don't know.
Uh-oh. That was an overextension. Or maybe a bait. The Ignite came out. Does has to back away.
Peter has almost no mana. This is looking really bad.
Thing. And, they don't have any wave clear, right? So eventually they have to go in. There's the dive. Morgan tanks it up. Chovy not quite able to put in the damage, but it's still a good trade for the side of Team Deft. Or rather, they're all Team Deft. Morgan and Chovy.
All right. Gets a back off.
Well, ult available here for Morgan. So Peter is like, yep, I'm just going to leave. But they might just lose their turret, which would be the end.
This is why I was saying, money doesn't necessarily matter, because if you back, you're going to lose so much here. And you won't regain that same value. Notice the CS numbers here are much higher for Morgan and Chovy as well. They're sitting on a lot more money. I mean, especially Chovy. He's 900 gold ahead. Gonna get some sustain with the Phage and also the Bracer. I think Unless, I mean, this is just my weird theory because I'm not trying to act like I know exactly how this 2v2
Give us the
matchup
hard-hitting
is.
analysis.
But I think unless they get a nice Wukong Malphite ult combo off as Peter hits 6 here, like, I just don't know how you win this one.
Yeah. They could try to burst Chovy, maybe. I think he would be less tanky than the Cassante at this point. Even just looking at the items.
And if you don't do that, then you might eventually get worn down here under turret as Cousin Peter. They do have wave advantage for now, and this is going to force Chovy into an awkward spot where he has no rush. And this is where it gets a little bit awkward for the Rengar, right? Because he can't operate with rush here, defending turret, only if he has control of the lane.
Oh, look at this combo. There's the ult into Cuz, but he immediately goes into his clone, so yeah, they get a nice trade for now, but are they going to get much more? There's the ult combo coming out from the side of Cousin Peter, but the damage is not quite there. They don't layer it quite well, and Morgan is still getting huge trades out of the Wukong, but no, the knock-up on the Chovy as he tries to come in. This is looking pretty good for Cousin Peter now as Cuz is able to survive.
Yeah, that last tick of the Wukong ultimate stopping Chovy in his tracks really hurts, but the all-in just so unsuccessful here. They don't quite have enough damage. Chovy's not able to harass beforehand without that brush. And this is going to be a really nice advantage here for Cousin Peter. Now, it's not that you have to kill both of them, if I understand correctly. It's just first 2 kills. So if Chovy dies here, that's the end of it. And he wants to hold control of this brush. If he backs right now, they're going to have the same problem where the minions push through and he won't keep control of this bush. So he's trying to, despite the low health bar here, I think try to push this wave in so that when he returns, he'll actually have the ability to come over here.
Maybe he needs like 50 more gold as well. Could be like in an awkward spot. He's just going to stay, but take a look at the items now on the side of Peter especially. I mean, he is a thick Malphite.
All right, at least they got the brush. Malphite ult really long cooldown here. Morgan's going to have his first, so I mean, they got control of the wave. They can try to wear down this turret. This is actually really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually enjoying this way more than I thought. I'm like, all right, let's figure this one out.
Yeah. They're just slow pushing this wave. They're trying to build up as big of a wave as possible. And I mean, they're pretty close, right? They're not going to stick around, though. Okay, so not going to be the win condition just yet.
I think this, the problem for this is that Chovy once again going to lose control of his.
Where's the timer? Where are we at in
Oh
this
yeah,
game?
that's a good question.
I'd like to know what time it is in the game.
Yeah, the in-game timer. We don't know. It might be covered by one of the options below to win, or covered by the top overlay. I don't know where it is in this.
But certainly, as it is one of the win conditions, would be nice. We're going to know by the giant circle that does begin to close in.
Yeah.
As, by the way, it has started. So, here we go. We don't need the timer. We can just see it on the map beginning to close
willed
in.
it into existence.
Yeah, I'm like, by the way, this is a thing. They're like, oh yeah. Let's get this circle.
I was just so mesmerized. I was like, I don't want the time to ever happen. I just want to know who can kill the turret or whatever. Okay.
So it's sudden death now. So it's whoever dies first. Is my understanding. I think that the 2 kills doesn't really matter now. It's just down
here we
who
go.
dies first.
Circle's coming in.
There it is. Nice knock up. This could be their opportunity. Ignite is in onto Peter, but again, he's just so tanky. Down to half. They've saved their stuff for now as over the top they go. Really nice layering up the combo. This time they're trying to get onto Morgan. He's so incredibly low, and down he will go. That is win to Cuz and to Peter.
The winner. And the rules for the next one, which is going to be a 1v1, I believe are the same. 7 minutes, and it still is 2 kills. But I mean, if you die, like, you're probably not going to turn it around. But we've seen crazy things already today, so I don't want to judge.
Yeah. He locked Gragas. He actually locked Gragas. That is official. We might have a Gragas mirror match. And I don't know if this was discussed ahead of time. I don't think it was.
No.
Because we could hear them like right from the moment that they could hear each other.
And Deft was like, it was like, I don't know what to play. Like, I just play AD carry. And then he like locks in Gragas. And then Cuz locks in Gragas.
He locked it.
And they're both like, the hell?
Oh, God. All right, well, a Gragas mirror for our...
Just you know, if let that sink in for a second.
We're looking through the eyes of Deft at the moment.
So I think a lot of this is going to come down to obviously the unfortunately misses. A lot of it's going to come down to how many of these pokes from the Q come through, and then the all-in combo that finishes. So just like, let me show you, then also misses.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice combo from Deft.
It's like, it's your first time, so you don't know, but...
I think he was saying, like, we were talking about the items.
So Verdant, I saw Verdant barrier was taken versus the last chapter here in the potions. Deft used a lot of mana, obviously, but you know it's not going to end up being too impactful right now. But you see those level ups are going to come through big time for him with the last chapter, so he's going to get a ton of mana back.
Here's Cuz's POV.
Doesn't need to do damage with the Doran's ring to get the mana back.
The funny thing about this as well is that Cuz is a jungler, so he's really good at Gragas, but his laning 1v1s might not be as good as even Deft's, you know. So that's like the other part of this.
Yeah, that's so fun to think about. And every time Deft trades like this and gets another level up, like he's getting closer to 6, he's getting more mana back.
Oh, that's still a good trade for Deft. He's up on mana.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Like the last chapter here ends up being such a good item.
Yeah.
Oh, takes a turret shot though.
They all have the same reaction. Uh-oh.
Oh, this
He's
is a
dead.
problem.
He's dead. He's... Oh! 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 He lived! He's alive.
Always drink your potions, kids.
Yeah. He drank his potions. He had the spell shields. He actually hit that barrel.
He's 6 now, and he has mana. He's looking for him with the snowball.
Ooh. Well saw.
This is going to be a lot of turret damage, I think. Cuz has to back. Well, I mean, as much turret damage as, like... Yes. Well, as much turret damage as a Gragas can allow you, and the wave is awkward.
Oof. He's just trying to push into the turret and back.
Yeah.
So he will get that done. You could say advantage Deft here. He's like, what are these items?
Yeah.
Which one is good?
Okay, so Cuz is just buying MR. Everfrost is the call.
He's like, oh, you're getting teaching from behind you, and Deft's like, I can't hear them.
Tell him to be quiet, I think he said. Everfrost is trying to set up the ult potentially, but doesn't commit.
Cuz has got like all these little catchphrases that's going in. I got you. I'm going in. The first cast, okay.
Everfrost fall up to get an extra Q, but that's a long cooldown now. Cuz has a lot of MR, but mana-wise, like, again, Deft is going to hit level 9, and then he's going to get more. These comets really hurt.
No, that would be... against Gragas, you can't actually get in there.
1v1s, man. Sometimes you just let them... When you cast a 1v1, sometimes you just let it speak for itself.
Oh, the cask! The cask! That's it for him. That is kill number 1 to Cuz. Lines up the cask. He's like, I don't know if it's 1 or 2 kills. So we're not the
The,
only
the
ones.
rules did say 2,
Yeah.
but he wants that Banshee's Veil super bad. He's going to have it in 35, and he's got enough turret health where he can just sit for it.
어떻게 살아나?
형 모르죠. 형 알아서 살아야죠.
Oh, it doesn't have quite enough.
Like, you gotta figure it out, dude. It's like asking questions to Cuz, because like, I don't know, man.
전략 바꾼다?
Cooldown boots
아니 난 키를
for
땄는데 왜
Def.
킬이 아닌 건지 나 진짜 이해가 안 가네 갑자기. 이럴 거면 솔킬 안 땄지.
That's why you didn't get a solo kill.
얘만 여기 또 먹으려고. 또 그냥 나쁜 손.
Why do you keep trying to take my stuff? You got like the bad hands. Literal translation.
이거 아니죠 형.
이렇게 딴딴해.
And he's like, that's not it, bro. Literal translation.
러브 형을 좋아해요. 넘깁니다 오면은 형 한 번 더 넘어가지고 싶으세요 지금?
Cuz is very much threatening him. Oh, look at that. That is the prime recall bait right there.
He wants to get him into cast range.
Yeah.
And we've all seen this in the solo lane, right? You think you could dive the Gragas, you die.
Yeah. Combo to death.
내가 집을 갔다 와볼게.
The timer, by the way, shows top right. You can see it's now at 6:30.
Yeah, we're
So
getting there.
We are getting there.
아니요 몰라요 형.
아 진짜 무슨 소리야?
20 seconds.
아니 몰라는 거 알려줘.
So the circle will appear very soon.
Def keeps asking him questions. Cuz he's like, I don't know. You figure it out.
Def's gonna get one more buy before the circle starts here.
기다렸다가 템타워 그냥.
뭐 해야 되냐?
하면 안 돼요 형.
A stopwatch. That might be useful for the circle, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Def just won my
그래서
heart.
오는 거예요 이제 형 그냥.
What a stopwatch.
불타올라라.
나 줄이랑 같이 간다.
And he has futures.
I'm going with the border, he said.
좋은 하루입니다.
줄이 왜안 와?
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
보고 있는 건가? 오 본다.
오.
So you can see it, right? He's like, oh, I see it.
게임.
It goes in pretty fast. I mean, he's got to be careful. Okay, seems like it is the speed of a.
I assume the
Champion.
stopwatch blocks the circle, but like, I don't know. I've never seen this interaction before.
Well, it's certainly going to deny a cast if you're fast enough. So,
이거 아니죠 형.
oh, Cuz is up a level.
Yeah, Def spent a lot of time out of lane. That wasn't.
오히려 좋아.
Well, I mean, it did some damage, I guess.
Push him into the circle.
Yeah, it is a way, right? And oh! Ignites down. Deft is desperate. It's not looking good for him, though. He does have the stopwatch. No, there's the stopwatch. And he's probably going to die here. The sustain, though. The sustain. Nope, not quite enough. Def will go down, and Cuz will fight Peter.
Oh man, what a silly way for it to end. Just one silly cask, and then Cuz is like, all right, push him out of the circle. Cuz was like, I feel like Cuz knew the whole time like what the ending of the story was, and
Yeah.
I thought the stopwatch. There's not much you could do with the range or the splash of cask. Like the knockback of cask is like, you get knocked out of there.
Look at this. What is going on here? It's like, yeah, you got a good idea. Lisa in.
Okay,
이거 내 원조 내가 좋아하는 거긴 해 이거.
I'm just gonna play what I want.
Do they know yet?
I'm not sure if it's locked.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Okay. Darius could burn in a different manner.
Executioner's calling, gonna reduce the healing for Warwick in the lane. And
오케이. 아 히트. 오케이. 머니. 오케이. 머니 말아.
this is, I mean, a lot of this is going to come down to what Peter decides to do here. I think the Darius aspect of this is pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Land Qs, get in there, you know, take good trades. Warwick, I think, is a lot more nuanced.
If you get hit by a sweet spot Q from Darius, it's like almost over, right? I mean,
Well,
he's like, I need to read this. He like, doesn't know what Warwick's W does.
I think it was Barrel's. Oh, they're going in. I mean, there's the fear, but How did that not hit? He might just die anyway. As the barrier, I think,
I think he dies.
It's gonna bleed down anyway. Yeah. Peter's like, wait, what does that champ do?
나이스. 이게 탑미드지.
오케이 이제
Okay, well, that's one kill.
Yeah.
오케이, 이거 나면 그냥 끝장이 나는 거야.
Yeah.
나이스. 너 이거 왜 바로
Because it's talking about how this is what the top laners teach him.
Yeah.
Chovy and Morgan are literally tutoring him right next to him.
안장이 갈까? 그래도 가.
I like the Darius
믿고
pick.
왔다. 아, 근데 아직 시간 많이 남았어.
Certainly looks very good against the Warwick.
아, 근데 이거 먼저 살 거 이렇게. 아, 바본가? 민수야, 왜 말이 없어 근데?
Why aren't you saying
Why aren't
anything?
you talking?
아니요 아니요.
혹시 스킬 한 번 더 확인하고 싶은 생각 없어?
Don't you want to check what the skills do?
확인하게 해줄 거예요.
확인하게 해줘.
아, 근데 형 나쁜 형 아니잖아요.
You're not a bad bro. Like, you're not gonna. You wouldn't do me wrong.
아, 왜 그래요?
지금 나 이제 세졌어.
I'm strong.
Yeah.
너 CS 못 먹어 그냥 먹으러 오면 바로 기절하는 거야 나한테. 먹고 싶어?
If you try to get CS, you're gonna
네. 나는
literally faint. You're gonna, fall over.
어? 아, 견제 써야 되는데. 아, 일단 좀 클리어
He's gonna
해야겠다.
punish you for that.
좋아요.
아닌가? 아, 당겨서.
아니요. 밀어줘야 돼. 야, 뭐 밀어줘야 돼.
Because it's
You
like,
gotta
oh,
push
should
it. You gotta push it.
yeah, should I pull the wave? Ooh, I don't know. Like, Peter's like,
He's like, push it,
Yeah.
please.
아니, 그렇게 하면 너 7분 때 싸우면 날 이길 수 있을 거라 생각해?
You think you could just do that and wait till 7 minutes to beat me?
본인을 생각해봐.
He's like, just think about it.
지금 싸워야 돼. 윤수야, 그냥 차라리
You gotta fight. You gotta fight. Cuz is trying to bait him so hard, man. The thing is, I think Cuz is right that I don't think he fights him at 7 minutes either.
선생님이 7분만 가면 이긴다 그랬어.
1분 가면
나
이길
기다릴 거야.
Peter's saying that probably Barrel, but someone told him that he wins at 7 minutes.
Well, it does a little bit of damage there. I mean, the ult is going to be a game changer for Peter if he can ult him under turret while clearing a wave or something. But I mean, or if Cuz messes up and takes turret aggro and Peter ults him, like there's a way. But like if Cuz messes this up, I think it's feasible. Seems unlikely. At the
Even
moment.
then, yeah, it would have to be like sudden death, because even if he gets the one kill, it's just 1-to-1. It's like it's not gonna be enough.
If Peter, okay, hear me out. Peter saves his flash and then fears Cuz out of the circle and then ults him. I don't know.
Yeah, very, very nuanced, as I was saying. I don't know.
CS만 먹게 해줘요. 공병.
Peter dying very early is a big problem for him.
Yeah, I mean he's just sitting on nothing.
This might be it. Yeah, this is rough. He's gonna get pulled in. Fear comes in, but the bleed is down. I mean, Cuz
Doesn't even need to ult him.
yeah, he could have like potentially gone for it. Doesn't need to.
3 minutes left. Oh man, getting that heal was risky, but he knew he had just enough cooldown time. At least that's what I assume he knew. I don't know how well he knows the Darius cooldowns.
오케이, 이제 간다.
Cuz is just trolling him the whole time. Like,
He's like, I'm going back.
no, I'm really going back. Oh, he
빨리
is
죽어줘. 지금
incredibly
카메라도 대기 타고 있는 거
strong.
보이지? 이 말은 즉슨 조만간 딴다. 다리스가 너무 우세다라는 걸 이미 증명하고 있어.
The Korean commentators also just kind of letting it sit, you know.
Yeah, they're like not commentating this at all. They're just letting the
거짓말하지 마요. 지금 부시 있는
players
거다 보여요.
cast.
뭘 부시 있는 게 다 보여.
저 지금 W 켰어요.
아니야. W 키면 원래 보여. W 키는 거. 나 지금 부시 없어. 슬슬.
Yeah, he's like, I know you're in the bush.
나왔다. 이제 출발.
And he's like talking about the W and stuff.
가야지.
He's like, I'm home.
진짜 한번 죽어주면 안 돼요?
그런 거 없어.
와우.
매너가 어딨어?
There's the pull.
Oh, the pull though, the timing on it was
Yeah, a little off.
yeah, the fear
괜찮아.
lands onto him.
와, 힘 빠졌네.
I think Peter has to somehow fight for
아, 그 전까지
the circle kill, but he's already lost a life.
대포가 무려
I don't even know if it
180원인데 너희
matters.
대포를 태워버린 것 같아.
We're 1 minute 20 out.
1분 3초만 기다려. 이제 재워줄게.
just wait. Just wait
시간 보지
Yeah,
않아.
just wait.
for the 7 minutes. Kick it down. Fear is going to land, but it doesn't matter. He's dead. That is the end. As Cuz is going to put an end to that, and he will win the 1+ POG selection event match. He will take down